I hate school so much. It's so troublesome. I'm glad you asked. Today I'm going to tell you and the world about the man who reformed the school system. Who are you talking to? I'm sure many of you have wondered, who is the cold-hearted adult that created modern schools for us younglings to suffer? And the man who supposedly created it goes by the name Horace Mann, often described as the father of American education. You may be wondering why. But first, you need to know what existed before formal public education systems. Children would learn to read and write in various ways, either from religious institutions like churches teaching literacy alongside religious studies, or their parents teaching them to read and write. Horace Mann was definitely not a fan of it. He believed relying on religious institutions and parents for teaching was inconsistent and inadequate. Now, let's know more about Horace Mann. He was born on May 4, 1796 in Franklin, Massachusetts. Horace had little time for school, but he read widely and used the Franklin Public Library at his advantage. He enrolled in Brown University at the age of 20 and graduated at the head of his class. Mann studied law for a short time and became a tutor of Latin and Greek, and a librarian at Brown University. In the year 1837, Horace Mann was elected to act as secretary of the newly created Massachusetts Board of Education. With his newfound position, he sought to reform the existing education in his vision. Mann's vision was to unite children from all social classes through education, believing that it would help to close the gap between the less fortunate and the privileged, creating a more equal society. Education will help students learn about moral values of life. After all, building a person's character was just as important as reading, writing, arithmetic, and would help students prepare for future employment. Mann was very dedicated to his vision. He even traveled to every school in the state so he could physically examine each school ground. Not only that, but Mann also went around holding teachers' convention, delivering lectures, and introducing reform to all. It wasn't easy. Some people didn't like his idea at first, but in the end, his changes brought big improvements and benefits to all in the state.
Get him!
Everything has its pros and cons. School too, you know. You may hate it, but think about it. If you never existed, you may not be able to learn all the cool stuff you know today. And if you could care less about knowledge, think about your amazing friend group. Without school, you wouldn't be able to meet them.